Hello everybody, I'm Reo, and this is...
Mandy, and we're the team behind the TikTok videos. And Reo's the one who's editing and shooting, and I am the voice. And now it's finally time to make our debut on the long-form portion of our YouTube channel.
Lovely. Let's introduce ourselves a little bit more. So tell us about you, Mandy.
Like I said, I am the lovely voice you hear behind all the videos. I'm from Canada, and I've been in Japan for about a year now.
Cool. Well, I'm Reo and I'm from Spain, as you can see and hear with this thick accent. I've been in Japan as 8 years already.
Ooh.
Lovely, a veteran here, I guess. It's been some years doing this kind of videos. We learn a lot about figures and anime and stuff. So maybe love is in the air because San Valentine's is here. Isn't it, girl?
It's Valentine's Day today.
Lovely! We like some love. So that brings us the topic of today, which are waifus. Isn't it?
Yeah.
What is a waifu for you, girl?
A waifu is someone that you want to marry, a fictional character, right? Usually anime or game character, something of that nature. And you either really, really like their aesthetics, or you think, you know, their personality is great, usually a combination of the two, I would say. And it's a very subjective, opinion-based ranking or rating. But I mean, there are definitely a few that stand out or have been mentioned a lot on the internet, I would say. But
yes, because here in Solaris Japan, we love a good parasocial relationship. Because we are figure collectors, I guess, so no judgment here. So guys, we asked you before, what are your top 5 waifus? And we as well have our own top 5.
So I'm gonna introduce my top 5, and Reo's gonna introduce his top 5. And then we're going to see if any of ours match up with the ranking that you guys have submitted since we asked you on Twitter and Instagram. So we're gonna see if ours line up with our audience's opinions or not.
Maybe we are special.
Maybe we are special. I think our tastes are a little different. So I'm kind of excited to see what you pick versus what I pick. Because I think I have a very specific taste and you have a very specific taste.
I can't wait to see how this turn out.
Let's start now with number 5.
Let's start. So girl, what do you have there?
I have this adorable Mikasa. So I chose her as my number 5 because she is probably the most loyal character in the entire Attack on Titan series, I would say. She'll definitely always be by your side. She's super badass. She knows how to fight. And she's maybe a little too loyal. She's a little bit of a simp. But I think, you know, we do what we can. So this little Nendo of hers is so cute. It comes with a bunch of different, obviously, faceplates, accessories, etc., like they usually do. And she's just adorable.
She's a cute little pine. I mean, I've heard that actually in the ending of the anime is kind of...
Are we allowed to spoil?
I don't know. You don't have to go into the details, but too loyal, as you said, maybe.
She'll always be by your side. And that is a great mark.
For the good?
For waifu. For the good and the bad.
And the bad.
Exactly.
Lovely.
Who's your number 5?
So I chose Tokisaki Kurumi from Date Alive, which is a series that is very hard to get in because they have so many changes of productions and whatever. I get it. And well, I choose this one because she's crazy, honestly, but she has a taste. Come on.
Do you want a crazy waifu though? That's the question.
I mean, I need something, you know.
To balance yourself out, right?
Yeah, like she is, honestly, as
She's
you can
super
say, cute.
Sometimes you need crazy in a marriage, you know?
Yeah, but she has a lot of sense of justice at the same time. She has her own style, a little bit Lolita vibes, because we are into Lolita vibes here. You know? She got her fashion sense. She rocks it. She loves animals as well, especially cats, and she hates humans.
Oh.
Something that we can relate to.
Something that we can relate to as well.
She has so many figures. That's kind of crazy.
She does.
So I guess it's maybe one of the most lovable waifus out there because, I mean, the amount of figures she had, guys, you might love her. I hope.
Good pick.
So is this a match with our audience? What do you think, Mandy?
I don't think so, but let's see who our audience picked as their number 5.
So you guys pick Rin Tosaka from Fate series, which is a good girl, actually.
I don't know much about her, to be honest.
I really like Fate series. She's kind of a little bit of tsundere at the same time.
I like those types of characters.
And yeah, she's cool as well. She shares some red, you know, with my pick.
Makes sense.
It depends on the route you choose on Fate that you can you see that the whole things develop on her side. And she's nice, honestly. I really like her. As well, two ponytails, she has sense. And she's a magician, kind of. You know, she's strong, a strong will, let's say.
Okay, I like that.
But I think she's a little bit unlucky as well. But depends.
You want that unluckiness to rub off on you, but
So
anyways, good pick.
So this is our top 4. Which girl? This is big.
She's big and she's gorgeous. So my number 4 pick is Ningguang from Genshin Impact. I don't think I said that right. I think she's a very underrated character. So there are a lot of other Genshin characters like Mona, Ganyu, Hu Tao, Lisa that are way more popular waifu picks, I would say. But I think she just kind of exudes elegance. Her lore, she's a little bit of a businesswoman. She kind of built herself up from the ground up, a little bit of girl boss vibe. So I kind of like that. And like I said, she's very calm. She's beautiful.
She is a beauty.
So she's gorgeous, right? And this figure is stunning. I think all the backdrop elements, a bunch of little pieces here that are removable. I think this even lights up.
And it's heavy.
And it's heavy.
Careful.
Yeah, so a little bit of assembly required, but this is absolutely gorgeous. So I love the detailing on this. I don't know if you know too much about Genshin, but back in the day, I was very into it. And she kind of saved me in the Spiral Abyss because obviously I was free to play, so I had no good characters.
So you are into gacha.
You know,
Cool.
I do like a gacha game.
No judgment. No judgment.
Who is your number 4?
So my number 4 is Albedo from Overlord, which is a staple in the community of figures. Which, come on now. I mean, she's fashion girly, but she can give you more, you know, little black dress moment, a concept, a Chinese concept.
We love a China dress moment.
We love a China dress moment. Come on now, embroidery, because I try to see an Overlord, okay? That they have like a lot of lore, a lot of films, they do remakes, whatever. And I was, who's this character? Because she has so many figures and it's a succubus, so it's like a little bit sexy, but at the same time crazy for the main character, but clingy, I will say. And that resonates with me as well.
You like him clingy?
No, I am clingy.
But you both want to be clingy and then
I don't want to be, but does she choose to be like that? No.
That's true.
I mean,
She's got sass, you know?
She could be.
She's charming, I think. And yeah, she's
I don't
got
know.
so many figures.
So do you think that we are going to match here with the audience?
I think there's a chance with Albedo. Like I said, Ningguang is very underrated, so I don't think she made it.
Niche.
She's biggest gacha game ever. She's very niche. But let's see who our audience picked as number 4.
So surprise, surprise, it's Mariki Tagawa from My Dress Up Darling. It's expected.
I mean, she almost made my list too, actually.
I try not to put any high schooler.
I was gonna say, she's a little young for my taste.
No judgment, guys. We love her. We made so many videos about her.
We do have tons of TikToks about her.
And I actually watched the series, you know. But yeah, I was like, Albedo could be more pepper.
I get the appeal though. I mean, she has all these cosplays, different looks. Sometimes, you know, you want to see more from your girl, so you know.
She's Gyaru, girl.
And she's a Gyaru. Yeah. And
we love a good Gyaru.
We love a good Gyaru. Let's check out number 3. My number 3 pick is none other. This is a controversial one, I think. She's a little...
Your choice.
We'll see. Obviously, I chose Makima from Chainsaw Man. And, you know, she's conniving. She's evil. But she's very charming. And she's hot. So I think those are all the things that you would want in a wife, right? Like there's nothing else that you could possibly ask for.
Can you wolf for us, girl?
I would wolf for Makima, I would.
Who wouldn't?
Exactly. And I love a good villain, male or female. I think I'm usually drawn to those types of characters. I don't know what that says about me, but maybe you can relate.
Don't ask me, I'm homosexual.
What does that mean? Anyways, this is a Shibuya Scramble, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This Shibuya Scramble is probably the best Makima figure you can get.
One thing is clear. It's hard to get Makima's face
They
right.
cannot get her face right.
And they brought it.
And they really, really rocked it with this one. We also have a short of her. But I love the detailing, especially on her blood splatter and her jacket. And the face is amazing. So this is the Makima figure to get if you
Woof,
also
woof.
want to woof for her like I do.
Woof, woof.
Who is your number 3 pick?
Well. Now you ask. We have here Supersonico, which, if you don't know, Supersonico is a character from an anime, but actually it's a mascot.
Mm-hmm.
Who would have guessed that when they made this music festival, like, this will be as huge as you can see.
She's an icon in the figure world for sure.
Yeah, and she has. Why I pick her? Let's be honest. I think she's an independent woman as well. The female collects, which is surprising, honestly. Like, it's super hot.
She looks like she would be kind of a male-oriented.
I mean,
character.
yeah. She has
She has the assets.
the voluminosity,
For it.
the assets. And she actually is a university student, college girl, a waitress. There's a lot of part-time jobs.
Yeah.
And at the same time, she does gravure modeling, which is like skimpy outfits kind of shootings. And she's like, oh, I'm shy, I cannot do this. You know, like, look at me. But at the same time, inside of her, I know like she owns it.
Yeah.
And we like
I'm
when.
seeing a pattern. I think you like the confidence.
Yeah,
I dig
and she brings it. Again,
Yeah.
this China moment
course.
with the fun.
We love a China dress.
Ay, I'm your little butterfly. Girl.
Yeah, the red on this one is beautiful.
It's beautiful. And she also likes music. She also is in the front of the band. She's a singer, but she has like the taste like Sonic Youth. Like she's a music girl.
She's got some taste.
And yeah, again, you get easily distracted by
Other
things with her. Like, come on now. But I love her.
Good pick. I dig it.
Glad for Supersonico. Yay!
Okay, now it's time to figure out who you guys voted as your number 3 pick.
We are surprised because this top 3 is Tifa from Final Fantasy, which brings us to our top 2. Isn't it, Mandy?
Let's get on to number 2.
So, well, it looks like we did a match again, number 3, but actually it is number 2, Mandy.
We do have a match because my number 2 is also none other than Tifa Lockhart from Final Fantasy. And we both love Final Fantasy, so I think this is a kind of a dual pick.
Honey, an icon.
An icon for sure. And I think I'm sensing a little bit of a pattern here. I love a strong woman. I love a badass who can defend themselves. And I really like that Tifa, she kind of has this tough exterior, but she's more of a softie on the inside. And she cares a lot about the people around her. And I like her kind of dynamic with Aerith, where they're kind of opposites. So Aerith has this more like cutesy outside look, but she's more of like a spunky character.
Cheeky.
And she's more cheeky. Whereas, like I said, Tifa has more of a tough exterior, but she's a softie on the inside. And
because people judge easily on Tifa.
that's very true. They see her and they see her character design and they just think she's some sort of bimbo or that kind of character, but she's definitely not. She's a very sweet-hearted character. I love her design. Absolutely love. It's a classic for sure. And this is a really cute, adorable arts from Square Enix.
That moves the head.
The head moves. She's got a different faceplate, different accessories and hands too, so you can pose her. Kind of like a Nendo would be, but
yeah, well,
maybe not.
Square merchandising.
Square.
Let's go into it. But she can throw a punch.
She can.
We like that.
And she will. And you know, she's loyal as well. She kind of denies all the romantic advances made towards her, except for Cloud, of course.
We will see what happens.
We will see what happens
in this part 3 of the
remake.
remake.
I played remake. I loved it. I have to admit, I never finished the original 7 because it's a little too Lego-y looking for my taste, graphic-wise. But obviously, the story is a classic, and the characters of 7 in general are great. So, Tifa Lockhart, my number 2 waifu. There you go. Who is your pick for number 2, Ram?
Well, my pick of number 3 is Holo. I'm sorry. Okay, my top 2 is Holo from Spice and Wolf, who is having a resurgence actually. I don't know if you knew. So Holo is actually a goddess from past that she I don't know how to explain it. It's a very complex character. Holo is a little bit of a tsundere, but as well, she's very smart and she lived for many years. And yeah, she has this wolfy kind of feature, but at the same time, she can become a real wolf. And she's powerful and she's very sassy, I must say. And I love that about her.
That goes well with you.
Is a sassy girl who you can drink with. She loves to drink and eat sweet things.
It's a Luminos story.
Yeah, it's a Sega Luminasta. And yeah, like we have a remake and it's really cool. I'm watching it. I actually started watching the original as well when I did one of my first videos, which was
I have to check
this
out the remake.
lovely. The remake is well done. It's based on the manga and it's really good. I'm enjoying it. She has a power dynamic with Lawrence, which we want to see a figure
No
of
Lawrence
him.
figures yet. I mean, we're waiting.
Which is a merchant, and they are really cool together because like a back and forth constantly, which I wish
Banter.
I had. And yeah, she loves apples and everything. She can make business, like Lawrence, and it's a good support, but she gets jealous as well. For being a goddess, it's a very human character that has a lot of depth, and I enjoy that.
She kind of appeals to the furries too, right?
Yeah, if you like furries,
furries.
welcome to that, but
She also has a ton of figures.
she has done. But what I like the most, now that we are talking about San Valentine's Day, is the fact that they are gonna have a figure from Hobby Sakura that
Yes.
has Valentine's. She's eating the chocolate, and she has like a mini Lawrence next to it.
Super cute.
Super cute. Like, we don't see many Valentine's figures.
No, we don't. We don't in general.
So that's on brand.
Pre-ordered.
Pre-order that, girl. So that's our top 2. Let's hear what is the top 2 of the audience, because...
Girl!
So it's Megumin from Konosuba is our top 2 by the audience. I think, guys, you like a
Children.
type with children.
Isn't she 14?
I don't know. I will watch
We
it,
should look that
but because it's a fantasy world, it's hard to know,
That's true. You never know with the ones that look 12 but are really 6,000 years old.
But it's a potential bride, Maybe it's not right
Maybe
now.
for you.
For them, I guess. It's the waifus. Yeah. Again, I like men. So, yeah, I guess it's in the future they want to, see how things develop and then eventually get married because...
Maybe give her 10 years. And then
We support that.
we'll
And Megumin is kind of fun though. Like, she's crazy. Explosion! So,
Now let's move on to our number 1 pick.
the definitive waifu. Which is very different, I must
Yeah,
say.
let's start with you. I want to hear.
Okay, girls, so it's the trend of the moment. It's Oshinoko Hoshino Ai, which is your idol girl. Why I love her? I mean, apart from being stunning, she is like an idol, but at the same time, she's a mother.
Right.
Mother. We love a mother here.
She's mom.
Because she cares about her children, but at the same time, she cares about the fans, and she's not kind of fake. She owns it in a way. How do you explain it? She knows the business and still remembers all the fans and everything, and she plays into it. I love it. She sings well, she dances, captivating, models, the full package.
What more could you want?
I guess, and she's serving.
Ready to marry you.
And that's why I picked this one, because she gives us a good bridal moment by Bandai. Who wouldn't guess that we will see this Bandai moment, bridal.
Ready to walk you down the aisle.
And she's crying.
It's a sad wedding, I guess.
The only thing I don't like about her is her sad ending, which is not a spoiler because it's the first episode, so you better watch.
If you haven't watched it yet,
And even though this is a sad ending for her, she's the legend.
star.
The-
Moment. What's the meme you can put in there for that?
She's the
legend.
star.
The moment, the star.
She brings it.
She does. Good pick.
And time to bring your pick.
My number 1 pick, surprise, surprise. I mean, a little bit of theme going on in my list for sure. We have badasses, we have a couple game characters, and I think 2B is just like the ultimate waifu pick. And the internet would kind of agree with me on this because she's all over the internet in certain ways in those
Ooh.
lists, I think.
Spicy.
First of all, her design is amazing, super sleek, gorgeous. They recently made an anime too on Nier, which I haven't been able to check out yet, but it looks pretty promising, so maybe I'll have to
But you played the game.
watch it.
though.
I have played the game. I love Nier Automata and also Nier Replicant. Shout out Kaine is also a really great character who does not have a lot of figures. But recently we've been seeing a lot of 2Bs come out, still tons more to come that are up for pre-order right now. But I think in general, she's another character that comes off very cold. Obviously, she has this mission, if you know, you know, and she kind of has that tough exterior, but throughout the game, she kind of lightens up.
Well, girl, she's a robot.
She is a robot. That's another thing. She's not a human. And another thing with being a robot is that she's kind of able to look more perfect than a human is. So that's why.
She does look perfect.
She looks perfect.
On her
she
eyes.
does. Yeah, especially when she takes her blindfold off. So stunning. And yeah, I think her story is also very tragic, and she has the sad fate ending, whatever you want to call it.
Ooh,
But
I see a pattern.
I also see a pattern. Maybe there's something I need to get checked out. But anyways, maybe actual real life waifu material, questionable, because she might try and kill me right away. But maybe that's kind of a good thing.
We like some risk.
Maybe we kind of like taking risks over here.
I mean, she's the girl of the moment. I even see a lot of cosplays really
Yes.
well done of her.
Yeah, to be honest, they're
So,
great.
if you are into cosplay, show us in the comments. We want to see. And yeah, that's our pick for the top one. So, do you think this last chance we will get it?
This last one, it's a toss-up.
Maybe it's another minor.
If it's another minor, guys, I don't know what to say.
I don't know.
We'll check
People like what we like. No judgment here. Safe place for everybody.
All right, let's check it out.
Girl!
Girl!
The number one is 02. Who wouldn't guess?
Darling in the Franxx.
It's cool because Darling in the Franxx is a good anime. I watch it,
Oh.
and I can say that it was like a boom at the moment, but then it faded out. But then the fears came, and she, we like a good latex moment as well.
Yeah,
The
well, I
red-
do. Her pilot suit. I like the look. Can't say I blame you.
And she's kind of crazy as well. You guys, you like crazy?
I was gonna say the audience loves
Because
the
Megumi,
kids and the crazies.
and she's crazy
crazy
too.
kids.
You know, the only one is Tifa. So girl, you got a match.
That's true. Does that mean I win?
Yeah, I'll tap in the fact. You got it.
Okay, so this has been our top 5 waifu picks, Rayo's and mine, and yours. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We will be uploading videos every Friday, and you get to see our beautiful faces. Happy Valentine's Day!
Happy Valentine's
Bye-bye.
Day. Hearts for everybody. Bye bye.